Hello everyone, welcome back to another how to build video. This is how to build the 4 Archangels Mael of Sun. So of course, you're probably wondering, why am I on JP? I was lucky, I pulled him in 3 summons. So I thought I'd do how to build on him, get it up early. This is an early video today, you will not get one later unfortunately. But of course, get this one early, so people who did summon today, I hope you had good luck. I'm filming this way in the past, this is the day of his release. I'm filming this. But it's pretty obvious what set he needs. Some of the stuff I will have to go over in the banner review, but I'll wait till another time to film. I'll wait till close to the date to do the banner review because I need to watch videos and get other people's opinions, my friends' opinions, my knighthood's opinions, and of course YouTubers' opinions, and so on and so forth, and to see it myself. So overall, let me just quickly give you a quick overview of the account. 1.4 million bucks you see on the dot. Oh my god, that's insane. I did not notice that. First constellation complete on halfway through the second one. Just so I thought I'd let you know, just so when we see stats, you sort of think, these aren't my normal stats. Your stats will probably be higher if you've been playing the game for a while. If not, they may be a little bit lower, but you can sort of even out where he'll be. So currently, he's rocking 59,000 CC, 16.8k attack, which is very good. Defense a little bit on the low side, HP also a little bit on the low side as well, but not too bad. So coming into stats now, very high pierce rate, decent resistance, regen rate I want to say that is, or recovery rate or something like that. Crit chance 119. So it's okay. I'll get into later on why I think it's okay. It's crit damage very good. Of course he is running attack crit damage currently, so 248. It's 228 if you remove the current crit damage gear I have on. Crit resistance, because crit resistance and crit defense is very good. Lifesteal isn't the worst. With all outfits, his lifesteal is like 20%, which is very good, very good. Coming into his skills now. So his first skill, I don't think this is going to be the name of the skill, but on Grand Cross Database, oh my god, I can't speak. Grand Cross Database. The effect of this card is called Conflagration. For every Brilliance of Sun on the allies, which is something that his passive gives, increases damage by 30%. So either you'll be getting 90%, which is for 3 characters. If it's 4v4, you can get 120% increase. If one of your teammates dies, you will be at 60%, even if the back person is a goddess. And of course, if everyone dies but Mael, who was initially at the start, you'll have 1 stack. So you're always guaranteed at least 1 stack, which will at least make this a 230 multiplier. 330 and then 530. Of course, if it is 4v4, this multiplier here is 620%, which is very good. But of course, pulling a gold card without Gotha is very hard, and you're probably not going to be able to run Gotha with Mael. I'll get into why later on. So this is a brand new card. It is called Solar Ray. That is the actual name of the card itself. Inflicts Spike, which is double damage if it crits. Damage equal to 100% of attack on all enemies and applies 1 mark of black dot. So yes, it does sound like a disease, but at level 1, this debuff lasts for 2 turns, level 2 lasts for 2 turns, level 3 lasts for 2 turns. But the reason this mark of the black dot thing is really good is because for every mark, damage dealt by the enemies is decreased by 20%. It can stack up to 3 times. Meaning that in 2 turns, if you're able to pull 3 debuff cards, just saying his debuff card hits very hard, you're looking at like 6% damage reduction. So damage reduction is different to stat lower, means that Escanor can be his damage can be lowered. Sorry, this is damage dealt I meant to say. Yeah, it can lower damage dealt. Escanor can have his damage dealt even though he can't have his stats lowered. Mael, so if you're versing another Mael, you can also lower their damage dealt as well, which is very useful. Unfortunately, if they keep making all these characters with all these immunities, things like debuffs that decrease your damage dealt will become the more common thing rather than stat lower, which I would prefer stat lower than damage dealt, because stat lower would normally be could also be defense as well. I didn't actually go over his ultimate. Anyway, let's go on to his ultimate now. So his ultimate is cancel stances from all enemies, so it's an AoE ultimate, and additionally applies 3 mark with a black dot. That is 1/6. He applies 3. No, this must be incorrect. So it applies 1 at 1/6, and does damage equal to 500% on all enemies. Of course, then there is a multiplier as well. So for every black dot effect, you then do more damage. up to at 6/6, I believe it's 50% and two mark of black dot on everyone as well, which is like a lot of damage. Of course, like most festivals now at 6/6, they will wipe an entire team, including Merlin, even though Merlin's a little bit iffy. But of course, if you're now running all the good support characters with her, Nanashi, I guess you can count Philo as support. Actually does lower crit resistance and crit defense, but that's not really useful anymore, as most characters now have a stat lower immune, which is kind of broken. Anyway, onto his Grace. Grace is really simple. Increases damage dealt by 20%. Means you stick this on Escanor, so it's got an extra 20% damage dealt, which is pretty good. Also, it does cancel out one mark of the black dots. Let's just say you're fighting another Mael, you get a mark of black dot on you, boom, it cancels out at least one of them. But of course, I'm not sure if damage dealt and yeah, it will. They're both damage dealt. Yeah, it'll just cancel out each other. I'm an idiot. He has light attribute. Of course, he has goddess as well, which I'm very happy about. I was praying he was not going to be demon. If he was a demon, I'd have been very upset. Onto his passive. So his passive, this is where he starts to get a little bit iffy. The first part of the passive, at least, is a little the iffy bit. The rest of it is not too bad. For every goddess race ally participating in battle, increases all stats of the hero by 7%, and damage dealt by 10%. This is just him, by the way. He doesn't buff his team at all. If all of the participating allies are of the goddess race, applies Brilliance of Sun on all enemies. Sorry, on all allies. So you only get this Brilliance of Sun effect if it's applied if it's all allies. If all your allies are goddesses. If not, you don't get it. Which is like quite a big, as we saw, it's 90% damage increase. On the cards, of course. Of course, he does have these things here, which is just saying, I'm not sure what this one is, but I know the bottom one is saying that he can't be stat lowered. So let's just say, Escanor can't have his stats lowered from base Escanor stats. This Mael cannot have. He makes his entire team can't be stat lowered at all. Even gain stats, so encroachment no longer works. Mael's buffs that he gives himself, they can't be lowered by encroachment, which is very good, and it's your entire team, which is what makes it probably the most broken thing out there. Okay, so this top bit is they take 20% less damage if they're all goddess as well. So the effect makes it so you have 20% damage reduction, and you're immune to all stat debuffs, which is very good. Of course, we look at the multipliers. 750 AoE isn't too bad, especially with the 50% multiplier increased. I think it's capped at 1, so you can only get 1 on each person, so it's 150. So it's like you're looking at like a 900 multiplier if you're 6/6. Isn't the worst. With his stats, it's not too bad, especially with the stat increase. Goddesses love to buff basic stats, so it's not a problem. But I will state there are a few problems, mainly the fact that goddesses don't really have a sub-stat booster. They mainly only have basic stat boosters. Basic stat boosting is not bad, right? But most characters nowadays are very crit reliant. I will use Escanor as an example, the Ultimate 1 as an example. Purgatory Melee, very crit reliant. And of course, now this Mael having a spike card makes him even more crit reliant, because if not, he only does half the damage with that card. You'll easily be able to tell the difference in damage from when you activate the spike and when you don't activate the spike. Anyway, going on to his gear set, so I did spend like 100. I had like 100 hammers on this account. So I spent 100 hammers on trying to get his attack gear perfect, which didn't work out. But of course, I'm running him attack crit dam. He's very DPS. He's not support. He's literally here to do DPS. He's a super selfish character. Yeah, that's mainly it. With outfits wise, so you do get another free headgear. So this headgear is also free as well, but you can only get it from the event. Same, I believe there's also another outfit, the normal Mael outfit. So yeah, this normal Mael outfit is also free as well. So you get three free outfits. This is from Affinity, and this is from the event. Yeah, a lot of lifesteal, goddamn. 1, 2, 4, so 7% increase, plus constellation, so you're looking at like 20 to, yeah, look about 20%. Isn't too bad. Overall, I think he's a decent character. He will need a lot of building in the future. I believe he is currently, in my opinion, he's very Estarossa-like, in the fact that he's released with not a good team. His team just needs like one or two new good people, and it's completely fine. But currently, people like Green Sariel, who's pretty much can't crit. The stance is good, don't get me wrong, and he does increase. He's the only character, the only Goddess to increase substats, but it's not worth it when he can just get one-shot turn 1. Which is the kind of sad thing, because I was saying that, you know, their stats can't actually be lowered, but their stats don't need to be lowered when you've got people like Escanor and Mael who have one-turn abilities, which is slightly broken. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. I can't speak today. God damn it. Bye bye.